If you've been arrested for DUI in Skagit County, well, you have a lot to think about and prepare for. But the great majority go to court knowing very little and honestly are completely unprepared. So this short video is to give you the basics that you need to know if you've been arrested in Skagit County for driving under the influence. 1. Check your paperwork. You should have been given a citation following your release from jail if you went to jail, but if you didn't, you should have been given the same paperwork when the officer allowed you to leave the scene. This paperwork has the charge, the court you're in, and the date and time of your first court appearance, as well as some valuable licensing information. Now, if you don't go to court, you'll get a bench warrant for your arrest. Look, you're already in a bad place, so don't make it worse. 2. Prepare for court. Understand the process as it applies to your case. Talk to experts like DUI defense attorneys, not a family lawyer, not other attorneys, not a police friend or just a best friend. They don't know the ins and outs of a DUI case. For example, if you have a prior DUI arrest, whether that be 5 years ago or 20 years ago, you'll leave court on probation and with an ignition interlock device. Some judges will also make you get a scram bracelet, and you might even need to pay bail or be taken into custody, jail. 3. Appear at the assigned court early. Wear clean, tidy clothing and make a positive impression. Enter a plea of not guilty and know the conditions of release and your next court date. 4. Decide what you're going to do about your license. If you gave a breath test and it was above 0.08 or you refused that breath test, well, you will lose your license in 30 days. Remember, you only have 7 days to save your license. 5. Talk with a DUI attorney. Don't wait a week or two because you might miss important deadlines. Talk to an attorney now. If you're considering hiring an attorney, get the best DUI defense attorney for your needs. DUI defense is complicated, and most general practitioners do not nearly understand enough about the nuances of this field to properly advise and represent you. Be sure the attorney that you hire focuses on DUI defense and has supporting staff who understand what is needed to get you the best result. 6. Follow the advice of your attorney. You will need to complete many tasks to get the best result, and these may include things such as an alcohol evaluation, an ADIS class, and DUI victim impact panel. And you might even need to do more. But again, rely on the advice of your attorney. 7. Collateral consequences. Look, there may be many more collateral consequences that may come from a DUI arrest, a DUI conviction, or even a reduction to a lesser offense. Such conditions may include jail, home monitoring, fines, probation, restitution, defensive driving classes, ignition interlock device, ignition interlock license, SR22 insurance, certificates of compliance, multiple reinstatements of your license, random urinalysis testing, restrictions on travel to Canada or out of the country or out of the state, and so on. So you need to know and understand any condition that might apply to you, and this is why you have to consult with and get guidance from your attorney. 8. Download my free Skagit County DUI handbook. Everything you need to know is in this book, and I've been updating this book for about 15 years, and it's the only book like it. And it's free. And if you've been arrested or charged with DUI in either Skagit or Whatcom County, please give my law firm a call. The only thing we do in our practice is represent those accused of DUI.